No one can escape it. So in this sense, under this kind of a situation, parents have no choice, just letting the Chinese authority system violate the child's right of what to learn, what to teach, what kind of future they could desire for themselves. The parents facing such a difficult economic difficulty because of the economic marginalization. China have been implementing their anti-poverty policy. I wish they could have done this alleviated the Tibetan parents or family from the economic difficulty. That would be fine. But the way they're doing it not on the surface, lip surface, without providing long-term economic benefit or engagement. Just giving them daily life food or like oil. One bottle of the oil they can come to deliver to you. It's not alleviating the Tibetan family from the poverty. I think in the contrary, they're putting more in the serious financial difficulty because they're not really ultimately pulling them out from the poverty situation. I don't think they're really doing the poverty alleviation, I think. We can argue them, but nowhere to argue. The government system doesn't care about it. After the young kids graduate from university or college, they simply situate them, became a cheap labor, and then they systematically setting the programs between this province to province, and then transferring the large group amount of the young population to the Chinese city, became a cheap labor in the faculty. So that's the whole situation now. I can see clearly the Tibetan facing the dilemma of whether you're gonna accept assimilation or remain the poor life in the village. That's only the choice that's made in the situation there. I studied a little bit about indigenous history and education, and also quite did some of the study and produced some of the paper already. I compared education in New Zealand. I did a comparative study of the Tibetan people in China and the indigenous people in Canada. I did. Throughout my study, I realized that Canada even did the mistake, or Australia too. They apologized indigenous people, and then they stopped a number of the decades ago. But this is 21st century. China is implemented this right now. It's ongoing assimilation approach. So this is something that's serious. We learned and experienced already, comprehensively understood this as a mistake. But China continues. That's the problem. We don't want to see anywhere around the world on this planet repeating that dark history again in the 21st century.